episode 2 of our Let's Play Ostriv. At the end of episode 1, we finished all of our houses for winter. Winter is nearly upon our doorstep. It's going to start snowing as soon as it clicks over into December. Let's see what we left ourselves. A nice little build queue of everything that we want to get done, but our carts are already wearing out. Oh. We're going to do that, get this going. And as we build stuff, I will talk about what mechanics they will be influencing as the game will progress, and how they will help us in the future. Let's bump up the speed just to get everybody working a little faster. Let's see how bad those carts are. They're not that bad. Smithy's around here, so they won't have to travel that far. Hey, there's the snow. So if we would have had houses missing, people that were living in the tents last episode, they would have moved out. They would have said, enough of this, it's too cold. We cannot be living in the Ukrainian winter in a tent. How dare you think we could handle that? So that's getting built. And then we'll need the thatchery. So the thatchery can make our thatch for the houses and the farm. We have lots of houses going already. Let's talk about the smithy. What it produces is nails and metal parts. And it can produce horseshoes, but those are pretty worthless. I believe, at least. I'm gonna fire somebody. Well, go work. Go to work. So yeah, nails, metals, and horseshoes. Nails go for every building. You need nails to build. Metal parts, which we're going to bump down, because we don't need a ton of. Those are used in the carpentry to make the cart repairs, build new carts, and to build plows for the oxen. Oh, we need to get some people working on the thatchery. Now, women can work in the thatchery, and we're only going to allow women to work in the thatchery. And right now, it wouldn't matter because it's all that's not working as women, so they would have just went over there anyways. But in the future, when we have unemployed dudes, it's just nice to, on these ones where you can have women working, just to have them work, because the other jobs where only men can work, like the smithy and the carpentry, they can become rather important right away. And if you don't have somebody working, it could be an issue. Alright, who's going to be, he'll be our carpenter. Because why not? Right, so they got our hay barrack built perfect. So then they can start moving this hay into here. And they're building our farm. Once our farm gets built, we want to pause the game and build the fields for it. And I'm going to show you my starting field setup. That gets food pumping pretty regularly. It's just a good base to start out with the essentials, the essential farm, just to get going. That'll be in a minute. They're going to need a lot of thatch, and we'll see how quickly they can make the thatch. Right now this is empty, so they can refill. Next time it's a mowing season, they can cut the grass, refill that, get that filled up. That can hold up to 1,000 hay. Hay will feed our cows and sheep in the future when we have them. We don't have them yet. We won't get them until after the trading post is built because you can't just... You need a trading post to import stuff. A lot of stuff. This game is in an alpha development stage. So it's missing... I wouldn't say it's missing anything. The game is great. But its aspirations are much bigger right now. As you can see, education only has one thing, and that's rather new. The primary school is a rather new building. Came out in the last patch, I believe, 4.4. Or 3, not 4. 4 brought us the tavern and the saltworks. With the healthcare tab, this has nothing in it, work in progress. The education tab used to say work in progress as well. Religion only has these 3. It's had them since the beginning, I believe, since I've been playing. Government building now has a construction office so you can hire more workers. Nice, quick, easy way to bump some job numbers if you need some migration. Let's take a look around town. Yep, see, we're running out of thatch. We can't make it fast enough. And probably my fault for letting the carpentry get completely built without hiring anybody. That's always something I neglect to do, is get everything hired as soon as it's built, because I'm already looking down the line. I'm already thinking about what we're going to be doing with our granary and our town hall, our taxes. Once we get our trading post built, what this is all going to look like. It's hard to remember the thatchery being built and placed so long ago. Oh, we can clean out the camp storage. This will just move everything to our smithy here, just to clear this tent out. And then when our cart park's built over here, we can destroy this bad boy. This one will get destroyed when the town hall goes up. We'll clear this area out. We'll have a nice little town center right where our camp used to be. I like to put a gazebo or a tree where the campfire used to be, just to, like a park. And also like a park, let's get some benches. People like to sit down. I don't know if in the future it'll be a mechanic that need benches so people can relax every once in a while, but right now it's just a nice little pause. The farm was built. Put one bench there and one bench right next to it. And let's go to our farm. And it got built just in time. As you can see, the green is poking through. Because our farming abilities are only done in the summer months. Spring, summer. Alright, so let's build this bad boy. I don't know the best size for the farm, so don't take it... Oh, hit the wrong button. Don't take my word on that. Just want to make sure I can get... Yep. We're going to have one here. Let's do 35 by 35. 35. Same here, only hire women. And we need a manager, because right now you see it only lets us have one crop up there. You get a manager on there, you could have as many crops as you could think of going in one field, year to year. Got our second field. We're going to want 4 fields in total for this first farm. 35. 35. We'll took 1. So I'll make sure I clear that. Might be too close. Might be too close to the other field, but we'll see. Nope, we're good. Bring it down here and over. There. Perfect. Or so we'll say. Perfect. And our last field. And none of these crops that we're going to put in here are going to be the money makers. Those will come at a later date. Let's get a manager hired really quick. Come on. Oh, this is not good. Come on, we need a manager. Stat. El Managerino. Somebody become a manager. Come on. Do something. Why won't you? There we go. I don't know. So we're going to bump up to each has 4. Alright, so field 1 we're going to do wheat, potato, buckwheat, fallow. Then our second field, we're just going to move everything over. So this one will be fallow, wheat, potato, buckwheat. I always have to look at these multiple times just to see exactly where we're going with everything. That one's going to be, so buckwheat, wheat, potato, and that one is there. So potato, buckwheat, wheat, make sure, and we have to activate our fields. And then we will mass hire anybody who can work. And then we'll get to planting. So now we can basically forget about this field for the rest of eternity, because it's just going to cycle through these 4 things, and we're going to get about 1150, 1200, 1170, 1060. We're going to get that many units of food every season of each of those crops, and we'll have one field rejuvenated. And the buckwheat and potato can be used in pigsties to feed pigs, and I have been finding pigsties to be very useful recently for getting food. A quick, easy way. You get pork and bacon, Salo product, bacon. As long as you have the slaughterhouse up and running, and pigs, and a steady supply of potatoes and buckwheat, you'll be okay. Alright, so our granary is open. Let's build a house before we build the town hall. I'll explain that in a minute. Our granary is open, which means we can now store food and buy food from our colonists. So, as you can see, they have made 151 cucumber, 135 raspberries. The first season, only a couple of houses really get to plant because they were built in the planting cycle in the March and April months, May. So we'll only have what looks to be 3 houses. We have some carrot, cucumber, and raspberry. Not a lot of onions. Usually somebody will just go ham and make onions all over the place. But that's okay. We will survive for now. So, carrots, cucumber, and raspberry. Let me know in the comments what you would make if you had to make a dish using these 3 basket ingredients. And while you're in the comments, leave a like and a subscribe. We're building Ostriv City and a YouTube channel all at one time. let's see how we can do that together. All right, so now we can sell carrots, raspberry, and cucumber. In here, hire women. And then the resource supply, a lot of the buildings have this. You could choose how they get their stuff. So we're going to do worker by cart, and worker by hands, and laborer by hands. I don't want filthy laborers taking up our carts, especially because we only have 3 of them. At least not for her. At least not for the market. See here, his resource supply, he needs charcoal, and he's too lazy to go out and get it, so we'll just give him the laborer by hand, so they'll just run out, get it, and go. When we get a carter built, then they can do the supply, the cart wagons. Here, they can supply and deliver everything, which is helpful. Alright, let's get to building again. Watch our little farmers go. Let's put it down to single game speed for a second. And you can't get too close to them. The clothing models are superb, colorful Slavic 1700s garb. This game is just pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright, back up to the true game speed. They're building that house. And we wait for some houses to get built, some over here. And while we wait, let's think about what we will need next besides houses. We do need quite a few houses. So we're going to have quite a few jobs in the near future. We don't want to... We'd rather have unemployed. It's almost like America. We'd rather have people unemployed, a little bit people unemployed, just for laborious jobs, people to fill up the charcoal pits, extra farm hands in the season. There. Come on. Let's build another one. I've been playing a lot of Surviving Mars. I keep trying to right-click for my build menu. It doesn't work in this game. There we go. So always want some houses in the burner. You can mix them in wherever you really need them, wherever you want them. Get that built before that. That's just cart parking, quick build. Probably actually build that there now after the town hall. So as you can see, the only barrier to entry is our no housing, which we have one being built right now. You know, we'll probably run out of food since we did not get a ton. Let's see, they're running out. He only has 67 cucumbers left. He's already down to 11 raspberries and 40 carrots. Oh, they'll all start growing food. And somebody will have apiaries, the bees' nests. Hopefully we'll get to see some of those soon. Then we can get honey and sell honey. Alright. Production. I want a cowshed somewhat soon-ish-ly. I'm going to put him over here. Control slow roll. Put that like that. Put a little water platform out here too. So this cowshed will be able to use this hay, and then we'll also give it a little field here. You can use the fallow fields, but I've been giving them their own fields and kind of like the look of everything. It's about the aesthetic. It's about how it looks. If it's pretty, it's better. It's got to be how they made this game, how this developer goes about it. Just make it look great, make the buildings look authentic and realistic. It just works. Alright, so one house, so somebody could move in. Hopefully we'll get a big old family. Hopefully not too big, so our cemetery doesn't have to get used anytime soon. But it's there just in case. Alright. Yep, there it is, a new family. Oh, there we go, an 86-year-old. 2 50-year-olds and an adult son. Quite nice, quite nice. And we'll probably not going to have any jobs too soon. Oh, I have the labor jobs, so we're good. We're going to have the houses. We're going to want house. Problem with the trading post is it requires 2 males to work effectively. You need a manager to send trade routes to our neighboring cities. These 3 we could do with this trade post, and the dock we get these 2. This is a new city. This one's a new city. Barvin Cove, our city, which does not have a name as of yet. I always just name it Ostriv. My little town of Ostriv. Or Goatland, Sheepland, when they had sheeps. When they introduced the sheeps. Here we go. Town hall's getting built, so then we can start collecting taxes. Can't escape taxes. I don't know why they didn't make it empty. Could you use more iron? Alright. What do we need to build? What do we need to build? What do we need to build? Just houses for now. Probably just houses. At least the way I play, which is probably not the best way. We need another farm for next season. Let's think about that. Something that can make hemp one of my personal favorites in this game. It's too small. But we can remove the trees with the field that we place, but no. And the town hall is built. Let's show that bad boy off. So this is the town hall screen. This is our economy. As you can see, our taxes. Wealth tax kicks in after people make $100. I have 100 stored. As you can see, they're kind of coming up on it. People who have been employed, their spouses have been employed, making some money, selling some food. Alright, so we're not giving raises. We are doing inflation. We are raising the rent up to a respectable level. I'm sure I could learn how the land tax works, but I have the attention span of a gnat. So I don't know how it's calculated. It's 40 cents, 40 ducats for each little plot, or is it 40 cents just for having land? And then the wealth tax is just going to be a dollar. Tavern tax we'll just put up. We won't have to worry about that for quite a while, but we'll do that. We'll actually lower the laborer's wage, get real jobs. Get real jobs. Alright, Then the other big numbers here is going to be salary, which will be going up and up and up as we grow and grow and grow. Export, which we will be doing with charcoal to begin. And then that reminds me, let's build a warehouse. Yep, there we go. Right-clicking for my build menu. Warehouse, we're going to put you right here. Control. And that is going to store 10,000 charcoal ducats. And then, with that'll be the max capacity for the warehouse. These will get emptied, and then put in here, and then the smithy will pull from the warehouse, and so will the trading post when that is done. There's our cart park, so let's get these moved. And order another one. Our carpenter, perform preventive repairs on, and get back to building. We've got another family here. One adult, one soon to be adult, 5 years from now. But it'll come quickly. Once you get everything going, it just seems to fly by. In the not too distant future, these episodes will probably just be time-lapsed. Now once that's empty, demolish it. And boom. So, as that's going, we'll do this. Oh. Charcoal. 10,000 ducats. And the worker can do that. It'll be a woman. And boom. Perfection. No housing or jobs. Let's do that then. We got 4 adult males moved in the last 2 houses. Oh no, that's an adult female. Oh well. She'll probably marry Levko over here. Or one of the other boys, one of the other fine lads. If we have any. I don't think we do. Yeah, the children will get married and move into other houses, and then you can start to see the family trees. When people live in there, they'll have a little icon up in the corner. It's kind of cool. Here's our farm. Our wheat field here. They're going to pick it. This one's the buckwheat and potatoes. Perfect. And then we will want to keep buckwheat at an absurd number and potato at an absurd number. Wheat is not technically food. It is a production item that you need the windmill for. And I said in my last episode, I'm not a big fan of the windmills, so it is what it is. Now they're making cabbage. Some nice flowers and cabbage. No apiaries, no bees, no honey. That was kind of cockeyed. Oh well. So, see, they're getting charcoal, so then as soon as that's empty, we should get some laborers. Hopefully, we'll have plenty of soonly unemployed women in a minute. So once it's winter, we fire everybody. Except for the manager. The manager gets to keep their job as far as I'm concerned. I don't think you need to. As soon as it just turns off the change of season, which will happen automatically after the pick, after the harvest. It's not that big a deal. I can hire a counselor, which lets me manage seasonal hiring. I don't know how to do that. I just do it the rough way. Just do it by hand. Just fire everybody. Pull a Donnie T. You're fired. You're fired every season. Make it nice and personal. Alright, so then it is fishing village time. Won't be able to work in the winter, but it's okay. We'll get it done. Next year, we'll have fish. At the market, we could sell our potato and buckwheat, but we're not going to. We're going to hoard it for now for our future pigs. And maybe if we get direly drastic on food, we will, but we are going to wait. And let's build another house over here. Just cause. There we go. Beautiful. And then they'll cut down those trees so they won't take these trees. Let's flippy, flippy, flippy. And another one. Yes. Let's get this deforestation thing started early. We don't need modern man and their machine. We can just do it by hand and destroy the planet. Only the finest of trees, the spruce trees we picked for this map. I think the spruce trees look so much denser and more evergreen tree-like, what I'm used to seeing in my neck of the woods. Then the pine trees are kind of bare. Yeah, we'll put a pine tree here. We're going to destroy the old campfire and decoration. Or should we just plan out having our little chapel here? We will need it. Not too distant future. You know what? That is exactly what we will do. And then get rid of these bench logs. Unfortunately, the only time you can have these bench logs. Alrighty. And you can see in there she's got carrots and something that looks kind of like cucumbers. And the food for sale. Alrighty. We'll sell buckwheat. We got 1,092 wheat. Let's see exactly how much buckwheat we got. 80. Some went to the store. That, and that. Perfect. Not enough food variety. I know. I know. I'm sorry. See, there's that little thingy. Leabuva. They live over here. Like I said, Levko is gonna marry her. What did I say? I called it Eastern Ukrainian matchmakers. Oh, that's all you're getting. Alright, fine. Potatoes. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'll do it. I'm not planning on having pigs for a little while. And our cows, they will have their own food. Speaking of it, let's build another hay dryer. There we go, right clicking again. Boom. And I'm going to kind of contour it down. It takes up a lot of area. But that's good. Like I said, we'll have our big ag over here. Cow shed, sheep sheds, chicken coops. We'll get some the cheapo houses, the little basic housings. These ones. We'll get them around here as time moves on. That way people don't have to walk to work as far, and these folks can work over here, and these folks can work the farms. Water. Did I build? I did not. We're going to place a well. That's because our population is growing out this way. Once the well is built, I'm going to basically turn it off so it can get all the way full. It'll get emptied right away, but we'll then let this one, as this one's getting emptied, this one will get filled, and then they'll kind of balance each other out. That'll be that. Let's get this trading post built. Come on. Oh, sometimes you guys just take too long, and I do not like it. We have production quotas to meet. Oh well. And then fishing village. Let's build a fishing village. What I mean by that is put houses near fishing. That's all I mean. We need to build the housing out this way. Anyways, just to give our town a full and lived-in look. Control. There we go. Looks like it'd be straighter. There we go. Perfect. I guess I could. Thought I was at 4. I was only at 2. Oh well. See, we got some grass picked. You just don't want to run out of hay. When you have cows and sheeps, you just don't want to run out of hay. We never placed that other farm, did we? Let's think about, it's going to grow hemp. And nothing but hemp. It's going to have big hemp farm energy. I believe we're going to place the farm house here in our field. I'm just going to use this one. Yeah. Our field will some way like that. Something. We'll build it down like this. It'll be bigger. We'll only have 2 fields. Alternate each year. Boomsy boomsy. And then hemp can get used in the weaver's workshop to make textiles, which then goes to the tailor's workshop to make clothes. You gotta think about stone in the not too distant future. It's right there, it's staring at us. It's giving us a look. We can queue up the bridge. We got a dock here. Won't really affect anything. Just gotta think, where do we want our town to connect. It'll be there for no other reason than just to do it. Church can get turned off too. Won't be needed till 100 pops. Just can't find nails. Alright. If we hire another man to work the forge, maybe. Doesn't seem like it though. Well, we're coming. Winter's almost here, and these have had long enough to work. That's you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. Go do something else. Go get some water for your households, barely. Thanks, probably after you probably messed that up. I said in the last video I usually go ham on water, so we won't need to worry about that. Of course, I was wrong. Alright, now they're pumping out nails. So they can't find them. Just walk across the street. Yep. Here you go. Boom, 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 boom. Did you just disappear? You know where to find nails. You've got them. And there's the trading post. Huzzah! Open those up. And we're firing those people. Hopefully they'll work here. Export stack charcoal. 8,000 is the max anybody ever asked for, so that's just what I get. Work by hands, work by cart. Oh, let's turn it off, let it fill. Hopefully we don't forget about it. There we go. So yeah, now he can just walk his happy little butt over there, grab some charcoal in his bare hands, and put it on a pallet over here. Now it's like he's using a cart. Smart man. Speaking of carts, why not build the carter? Just think about where we want that to go as the snow is falling. The snow! It means it's winter. Winter is here. And put the carter there. And since it is December, let us call that episode 2. We've got our farm built. Our trading post is built. We are ready to move forward. It seems like a great place to jump off of episode 2. And wait for episode 3, where we will finish our fishing village, I assure you. We'll definitely build some more houses. Get the cows in here so we can start selling milk. Maybe get some chickens. Think about some chickens. And more food production. And then we'll start thinking about stone and stuff over here. Remember, we have a lot of nice buildable flat area wide open for fields and farms over there. We're kind of cut right here. Our boundary, our border is a little tight. But that'll do it here for episode 2. I am Brennan of the Brennan Co. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you so please. It would be greatly appreciated as we go forward. Like I said, we're building Ostriv, and we are building a YouTube channel all at the same time. The snow physics. This looks like it's actual snow. Like you just Google Earth in on some Ukrainian Amish village. Since, yeah, whatever. Okay, well, thank you again. Have a good one. and I will catch you next time.